How you guys doing today? I'm Webtoon King, and today I'll be doing the chapter 150 of Jujutsu Kaisen discussion. So I already read the chapter. I'm trying it this way to see if I can do anything different. So we start off the chapter with an alarm. Junichi is wondering why there's an alarm going off. Actually, let me talk about the cover page. The cover page is the two sisters, the two Zenny sisters smiling. I think that's a beach, I believe. Like I was talking about the alarm bell, Janishi was asking about it. And I was like, "What's all the noise?" So we meet a new character called Rita that tells Janishi that Maki has gone mad. She's killed Ogi and she's killing members right now. Then we meet a new. First, Janishi and Nayo are surprised that she killed him. And even some characters in the Zenny clans are talking to each other. She's like, maybe if he was in the bathroom, she might have been able to kill him. And they don't really believe that she was able to. But other than that, we see a new character telling a bunch of Zenny members to go get her. And we learn that he's a Kokoro unit captain. A Kokoro unit is basically Zenny members who are male who didn't have curse techniques had to join this. They had to join this unit to train day and night. And apparently Maki was part of this unit. And I was wondering how she got how she joined if it's just males. The only thing I can think of is Nobita let her, which contradict why I don't know. It's confusing because the only way she can join is if one of the members let her join, like the three family head Naoa or Ogi or Nobita. It's probably Ogi because he was disappointed at his kids, so he's probably, let me see if she can do something. And the reason I say that is because you're gonna find something about Toji later this chapter that might have told Ogi that maybe Maki can be like Toji a little bit. So the leader of the Kokoro unit is Nobiko Zenny. So after the bunch of the members, the Kokoro unit surrounds Maki, she started having flashbacks to when she was talking to Naoa and to her sister, and this is basically what she was thinking. Naoa was like, "What are you gonna do?" And she's thinking to herself, Maki's thinking to herself, "What do I want to do?" And then Mai was like, "Why didn't you fall down the hole with me?" And Maki thinks to herself, "Yeah, I bet that was the right answer for us." So she's kind of like regretting. I think she is regretting that she's about to kill a bunch of people. I don't know. Because she's like, maybe if I would just stay with May and be a servant and blah blah blah, maybe I won't have to kill a bunch of people. But she started thinking about what May told her, destroy everything, and that's what she just started killing everybody. Like she started cutting people's hands off. She started cutting people's heads, top head off. She started doing fatalities on this motherfucker. I could have sworn Maki was on a fucking Mortal Kombat list or some shit. She started killing them. Yeah, all you see them, she just, damn, I love this art. She's just killing people left and right. And then we meet the Kokoro team captain shows up, and he's surprised that Maki just body everybody. And there's another member that's just sitting on the side, and he used some rock hand curse technique. They don't say what it is, but I think the dude that uses named Chojuro. And Junichi finally shows up to the scene. And all three of them, well, four of them, because Rita is with him now. All four of them are fighting her. And then you see the arts change up. I saw it on Twitter and people talking about it, how they said Gege was just being lazy. But if you notice, behind her, there are eyes. I know some of you guys noticed, but there are eyes. And the whole time, Rita is the guy that told Janisha at the beginning that Maki was going crazy. You can see, just listen to this language, Master Janisha, and you can see Janisha's like, hold her still, Rita, And Rita is thinking to herself, I can't hold her back. Meaning that he's using some kind of curse technique that's making the art change. Like, whatever it is, I don't know what exactly it's doing. It's kind of holding her back, but I think it's probably taking her to like another like cartoon war or something. I don't know. It's going to probably be explained later or whatever. Maybe not. They're all dying in this chapter, so... But you could tell, the reason I say it's an art curse technique is because when Maki crushed the eyes, right? You can see Rita, his eyes is getting bloody. And I think his eyes are getting bloody. He's telling Junichi, don't worry about me, kill her. Because she's the only reason the Zenin clan is just because Toji led it. And that's what I was talking about with... maybe her father, even though her father was disappointed, maybe her father allowed her to join the Kakuro unit because technically, from this, you can say Toji is probably the second or the strongest in the Zenin clan. So the only reason the Zenin clan exists is because of Toji. So maybe that's why they let her join the unit, because they had another member that was strong in there, maybe probably the strongest out of the members of the Zenin clan. And Rita proceeds to say that she's currently became the same as him. Now, I don't know how I feel about that. I understand it was explained that her sister died, and I believe she got curse technique now. But I still don't know how I feel about her being on the GOAT level with Toji, man. I don't like that. Toji is my favorite character. I don't like that. But I have something at the end to say maybe she doesn't go as far. So we see Junichi say, alright, I'm going to take Rita's advice. He used a curse technique. We don't know because he didn't call it, but it looks like a bunch of hands. Basically, if you think of the chairman from Hunter x Hunter, the one with the hands, he's using the same technique, a bunch of energy hands coming from the sky hitting her. And Rita, at first, he thinks that, because he lost his vision. Remember when he crushed the eyes? I'm assuming that's his real eyes with the curse technique, so it looks like he's blind now. So Rita's like, you did it, Master Junichi, and fucking Maki walks out of the fucking rubble and shit. And you know the fucked up thing about it? I don't know if this is what's happening in the chapter, but the head of Junichi is right next to Rita, and it looks like the blood is like kind of dripping on his head a little bit. I don't know if I'm seeing that wrong. And Maki's just walking with like, I don't give a fuck attitude pop by him. And then you see the final chapter, you see how cruel. This is Naoa. Don't you have a human heart? And now Zeni, head of the Hiei. What is it, Hiei? Is it Zeni or Hiei? Whatever. And Maki's like, nah, it was taken from me. So here's my problem with what Maki just did. Because this would be bullshit if she doesn't die at the end. She has to die, whether now or after the Krillin game. Because I understand, a lot of people are like, well, they try to kill her. Well, nah, Ogi tried to kill her. The other two, she didn't know. We know because we read the previous chapter. But you can't kill people on what you think happened, or even if you know, if they don't attempt anything, you can't just go killing people. It's like if you did this right now, if I went outside and I heard a conversation about somebody trying to kill me, and I didn't call the 911. I didn't tell nobody. I just tried taking on my own hand and start killing them. That's not gonna go well for me. I'm still gonna go to jail for that. So this is my problem with what Maki is doing right now. I understand she has to keep her word with Mai and all that shit, but she just killed a bunch of Zenin members that had nothing to do with this shit. Like all the lower ground males that had no curse to need, she just killed a bunch of them. And I understand they were attacking her, but she kind of killed, from their point of view, you just kill one of the head of the family. And now she kills Junichi, which I'm saying this is why I say Maki can't survive. And I said that in my last chapter review. I think people didn't like that, but I was telling you, this is an Attack on Titan. She's gonna get to the point. She might even survive this fight with Naoa. She might run away. Someone might come save her. But I'm telling you, there's no way the whole sorcerer war is fine with this. The other clans are fine with her just killing heads of the family. Because the other two, she didn't have. She killed Junichi. She didn't have proof against that shit. If she kills Naoa, she doesn't have proof against him that he was going after her. There's no proof. And even if Megami comes back and try to protect her, they're gonna be like, you can't protect somebody who killed a bunch of people for no reason, quote unquote. So even if fucking what's his name? Even if Gojo gets out, the only way this happens and then Maki stays alive is if Gojo decides he wants to be a dictator and say, fuck it, I'm taking over everything. You know how he said at the beginning, like the first chapter, at the beginning of the chapters, like chapter 10 or something, where he's like, I don't want to force my way because people will not look up to me. The only way Maki survived this is if Gojo become Hitler and say, I'm taking charge of everything. Because Maki did kill a bunch of people that had nothing to do with the situation. Even if Nayo and Janishi, technically they didn't do anything yet. So you can't kill someone for premeditated murder because they didn't attempt anything. And I know a lot of people don't like that, but hey, Nayo is I know he's my second favorite Zenin clan member after Toji. And that's probably just because of design and the way he moves. I don't like what he says, like with women and shit, but everything else, I feel like Giga is setting him up to be a changed character where he changed his mindset because he looked young enough. Like I always say that he looked young enough for him to change. Like the other two heads they're too old. Like once you get a certain age, you can't change certain things. Certain things you have your mindset on that people can't change. So this is why I think Maki is gonna end up dying here or later. But I don't think Nayo is going to die. They still need that one character that's going to show up. And I think that's a Megami fight. And I honestly believe Nayo might take over the Zenin for a while. Because if Maki dies and Megami is the only one left, honestly, Megami don't care about the clan like that. He might just give it. Like, he might say, fuck it. And that might even take it because Megami is the one who sent Maki. And Maki kills everybody. Bruh. Everybody else in the Jujutsu war is not going to be okay with Maki just doing this. She has to die. Hey, they got free Gojo for her not to die. The only person that can stop is Yuta. And maybe my theory about Hikari siding with the Haros, maybe this is why. Maybe there's a reason why he would take. This is the reason. Because Maki just running around killing people. Maybe he has a friend in the Zenin clan. Maybe even Nayo is his friend. For some reason, I always thought Nayo and Hakari are friends for some reason. Or somebody else. Maybe Rita, the one who lost his eyesight. Maybe one of them are fucking Hakari fans, friend. So, like I said, she's not going to get away with just killing everybody. And she shouldn't. People shouldn't just get away with killing. So, I see Maki die at the end of this. Maybe next chapter, maybe Nayo kills her. Or maybe he just cuts off another arm and she runs away. I don't think she's going to kill Nayo. And I know she's strong, I get it. But Nayo is like an Orishimaru character for me. He's going to be annoying for most people. Not to me. But he's going to keep coming back. So I hope you guys like this discussion. Maybe I'm going to keep doing it like this. And maybe my live reaction is going to be for my webtoon readings. So go down, subscribe, comment down below, and blah, blah, blah.